right. We'll work with it. We're a little tilted this morning. Good morning, everybody.
It's a tilty Tuesday.
It is. We're starting the 425 show. Jill Nichols Hicks is joining us today. We'll do the official introduction when Benny gives us a... But we're officially live on Facebook.
Hello.
Good morning, everybody. Traffic finally kicked in this week.
Yes.
Every week I've been like, oh, it's a free week, no traffic.
Yeah.
We had it this morning.
Oh, and BC hasn't started.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, not
Oh, wow.
I don't think yet. No, they'll
Okay.
start, I believe, next week.
Okay.
But there's some traffic is already
Yep.
getting
All right, stand by.
Okay. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the 425 show, your place to be for all things real estate and lifestyle related here on the East Side. I'm your host, Nicole Mangina with Windermere Real Estate, and each week we highlight somebody who lives and works and just loves life on the East Side. The whole purpose of this show is to either introduce you to somebody new or maybe remind you of something that you think, gosh, I need to go do something with that. So today we have Jill Nichols Hicks joining us from Illuminating Women. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Lovely to be here. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm excited. So Illuminating Women, this is your baby.
This is my baby.
I mean, you probably have other babies, but this is your baby.
This is my after children left home baby. Yes,
I
absolutely.
love it. Tell me a little bit about what Illuminate. I know I went on the website and everything today, but tell all our listeners, what is Illuminating Women all about?
Okay, back in 2014, I just got a feeling as an entrepreneur and out networking that women needed something more. And it's like we got 30 seconds to kind of get to know a little bit about
Yes.
you and a little bit about your profession. But I don't know a lot about real estate. I don't know a
Yes.
lot about insurance. I don't know a lot about some of these things. And I thought, hey, I asked my girlfriend, I go, let's have a thing called Girls Night Out where we have a couple of women come in and teach us a little more about themselves and talk about their profession and teach us something, because I really believe when we are educated, we illuminate our lives.
Yeah. Oh, look at you. I love that. That is great. And so you've created a whole community that you get together on a regular basis. You've all kinds of cool events and things like that so that people can form those bonds over time, correct?
Oh my word. Yeah. You know, it started with 12 of us.
Yes.
And we had a dietitian in there talking about how we women just, we body shame ourselves too much.
Right.
We don't just stop and breathe. And at the end of her presentation, she had us take out bubbles, and we were blowing bubbles all over this
Oh, I
beautiful
love it.
showroom. And there were like 12 of us. And now, and then it grew to 25, grew to 40. We outgrew our space. We had to get another space. And then my friend who helped me get this started from my vision to my dream, she moved back to Florida, and I had to take a choice. You know, do I continue this? And I decided is exactly 1 year ago today, or in the 1st of September, I restructured and transformed Illuminating Women to Illuminating Women LLC.
Love it.
So we have paid
You're official.
membership. Oh yeah, I'm official now. And we offer, again, our goal is to empower, encourage, and educate women. And
Yes.
it's just now's the time. Women are coming out from the cracks where they have been hidden. Women
Yes.
who, the Me Too movement, women who have been hurt, women who are excited about life, women who say, hey, I have a lot to offer. I am valuable.
Right.
They come to our gatherings, and you walk away, you are walking elevated, truly, because you it's not networking, it's connecting. You get women who really want to know about you, what you do, who are you, what
Right.
sparks you up. And so our events do that. Our Girls Night Out is still our most popular. You can check us
love
out
it.
on illuminatingwomen.com.
Okay.
It's this Friday. We're going to be having at Dilettante Chocolate and
saw
Bellevue.
that.
And we feed you dinner for $25. You get dinner.
Okay. Is there
And-
chocolate involved?
And there's, we're women.
Okay.
Of course there's chocolate involved. But what's really, and in this presentation I only have one speaker because it's on the tax reform.
Oh,
And
yeah.
none of us have an
That's a whole
idea.
topic.
It's a whole topic. And so, you know, don't be surprised at the end of the year and next year when you think, you know, I got this right off. Well, you don't, you know. So she's there. She's Dion Gordon is her name. She's phenomenal. She's published. She's a great gal. She's been on Shark Tank. You know, anyway,
Oh my gosh.
she's going to be speaking
Wow.
this Friday night, 5 o'clock, 5 to 8, and dinner starts at 5:30.
Okay, cool. And if people wanted to join that, where would they go to sign up?
Illuminatingwomen.com. Go to events and
Okay.
look at Girls Night Out.
Perfect. All right. I think well, chocolate's reason enough to show up. But if you learn
Wine.
some about your taxes, maybe you could save some money on your taxes and buy more chocolate with it.
There you go.
I like the full circle thing there.
Yep.
I love it. That's great. Well, and I love that you are giving women a platform to teach. My guess would be some of them, like Deanna's probably an accomplished speaker and teacher, and that's not a big deal for her. But for other people to give them that opportunity, it's interesting. I've taught classes, for years for agents. I train agents, and that very first class, there's always that little bit of, I really don't know if I have anything to offer here. And then you get up there and you think, I do know what I'm talking about, right? And it's great. And so empowering to get that feedback and know that you made a difference in somebody's life. And then for the people listening to the speaker, you come away with more knowledge. It kind of opens a door to something. I think that's wonderful that you do that.
It's incredible. I have a thing that's, who do you know? Who do you know? You listen to this speaker, and maybe having longer eyelashes. Let's say we're doing it on makeup. Maybe that's not for you. But your Aunt Emma has been wanting long eyelashes,
There you go.
or your neighbor Susan, or whatever. And you just then made an impact in somebody's life who's been looking for something.
Totally.
And you connect them.
And that is one of the things I love most about what I do. That's why I started this whole show, right? Is it's all about just connecting people. Lots of times it has nothing to do with houses, but all of this other stuff is so much fun, right? To get people going. And I love that you've created something where people can get together on a regular basis. That's the other thing. It makes me laugh and it makes me a little sad sometimes too when people are like, well, I'm trying to build my business. Well, what do you do? Well, I'm going to these networking things. Oh my God. Just because you put a lick and stick name tag on and you gave somebody your card, it's not a one and done thing, right? That's not how you get more business. You get more business from building relationships with people and repeatedly connecting with them and getting to know who they are as a person, not just how, you can help each other make more money. That's a byproduct from the relationship.
What do they say? People do business with those they know, like, and trust.
Right.
And what I love about Illuminating Women is we have a table, and you can put your cards and your brochures and your flyers there, and you walk in and you dump that there. So you're not there thinking about my 30-second spiel, getting a business card.
Right.
Instead, you're really diving deep and building deep relationships and connections, and it's beautiful. And some people call it networking light, because if you're afraid and you're not used to talking to people like this that are strangers, you're not a stranger. You walk in and you walk out with a whole bunch of new girlfriends.
For sure. I love that. That's great. And I think the reality is really, how many people have a good elevator pitch? Like 1 in a billion.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
It's same with marketing, right? There's no one piece of marketing you do that makes the phone ring and 8,000 listings come in. There's also usually one elevator pitch that just makes you just got to get to know people, and they have to know you and understand what you're all about and what your point of difference is.
Right.
That's cool. So you have Girls Night Out, but you have a lot of other things.
Right. The first, we have 3 every month that we do. The first Thursday of the month are our luncheons. We do them quarterly in the Issaquah area, quarterly in the Bothell area, and quarterly in Seattle. We broke into Seattle this year.
Spread out.
Puget Sound. Yes.
Got it.
Yes. And trying to really drive in a lot of the women from the north, because again, it's who do you know, right? And the larger your network is, the more you get to know people and know how to help others, right? And serve others, because we all have serving hearts, right? And when we give, we get so much back.
Yes.
We just fourfold. And then we have our Girls Night Out the third Friday of every month.
Okay.
And the last Thursday of the month is our brick and mortar, where we go into a woman-owned brick and mortar business, combine her with a woman who has a home-based business.
Yes.
And you get to listen to these women's powerful stories. How did they do this? When were they ready to throw in the towel and jump off the cliff and drink that bottle of wine? And when did they go, that was the best decision I ever made? Women who are looking to maybe get out of working the 9-to-5 grind or exchanging money for time. They like to come and they listen to what these women are doing and take notes in their passion, and even the home base, what benefits it does for them, because then they get to stay home with their ailing mother or their children and taking care of whatever and living their passions and their dreams. And so it's exciting and inspiring, and that's what we want to do. We want to inspire you.
I think that's great, and I love that you delineate between the brick and mortar and kind of the home base, and you make sure both have a platform. That's wonderful. Very cool. Well, so you've got monthly activities, and again, if people want to find out more about this, they go to
illuminatingwomen.com. That's ILLUMINTAING.
I know. I know. Illuminating is one of those words you're like, I think I know how to spell it, but then
is it an E and I?
I know.
Yeah.
Type it into a Word doc.
Type it in a Word doc. There you go. Well, you'll find us. We'll pop up for you. Yeah, and like at the end of this month, we're excited. We're going back to our old stomping grounds at Interior Expression in
saw
Issaquah,
that.
and we're going to celebrate our 1-year anniversary of an LLC.
That's perfect. And you have quite a substantial board as well that helps you put everything together. And that
I
is
could do it without. I could never do this without the other women who invited women to our group. That's how we just every time we had our girls' night out, we'd have 10 to 20 new women. We had no idea how they knew about us in those back days because we
Right.
had a private Facebook group, and our private community group has over 1,300 women in it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, yeah.
That's amazing. What a fantastic group that you've put together. Yeah. That's cool. And you've got a conference coming up
Oh,
as
I'm
well.
so excited about my conference.
Yeah.
Actually, we have about two other things that are coming up that this year. We
Okay,
have our
let's hear it.
annual holiday party, which is December 14th.
Okay.
And this is when our charter members will nominate women for 4 categories. We did this last year. A woman who empowers, encourage, and educate, and illuminating women of the year. And we get all dressed up. We get to go to
Fun.
Revolve and have a pre-party, and then we get down and have our dresses, and we have this celebration party for women, and that's the 14th. Then we do an annual trip. We did
Okay.
Italy this year, and we
Okay.
had a stylist, Lisa Fisher, who took us shopping in Florence.
Oh, how
This is
fun.
delightful. And this time we're going to go to Costa Rica, and we're
saw
going
that.
to do that right in the first part of January because women work so hard all year, and the holidays we
Yes.
don't get that time. And just to take a week in sunshine for journaling and for downtime and hiking and fun, you will find that it'll put you a month to 2 months ahead of everybody else going
I
on this
love
trip.
that.
And this trip is limited to 14. But my most exciting thing about how we lift women up is
Okay.
our conference. Our conference is March 2nd.
Okay.
It is at Brightwater, and it will be.
I've never been there, but I hear it's cool.
It is so.
Is it in Oregon? Where's
no, Brightwater, Woodinville.
Oh,
The
okay.
Brightwater, King County. It's a beautiful, sustainable,
Okay.
a big building that we're getting to use with the stage, and tickets will be on sale on the 27th, the end of this month.
Okay.
And we're calling this conference. I don't even know if I should release it yet because we're trying not to. Just put it's about inspiring your brilliance and
I love it.
Radiating your brilliance is kind of radiating your brilliance. That's what we're gonna call this. So
Who doesn't want more of that?
who doesn't want? Well, this is what I find when I lead women. I have heard so many women tell me, "I'm stuck. I don't know what my passion and my
Yes.
purpose is. I'm in transition. I don't know what I want to do."
Yeah. Can I just say, though, I think passion and purpose are so overrated. Quite honestly, in the sense that, you go to some of these things. So I'm just giving you my version of it,
Oh,
right?
please.
Everybody's like, what's your passion? And then somebody's like, oh, my passion is to build 100 schools in Africa. Or then everybody gets all kind of judgy about your passion and your purpose, right? Like, is it big enough? Or sometimes your passion and purpose is just get up and be a good mom and raise good kids.
Absolutely.
And call it a day. And,
Absolutely.
have a nice dinner with your husband. And
Right.
so I'm sorry, I didn't mean to
No,
burst
no,
a
no,
bubble.
no. I think it's interesting.
Sorry, totally stuck my foot in it.
No.
But,
we love these kinds of conversations.
But I think, but you are so passionate about it. I think you are the perfect person to do it because I think everybody needs to be okay with what their passion and their purpose is. And I also absolutely hear what you say because you get into, sometimes you're just into life, right? It is a full day figuring out lunches and carpool and work and sports and all of that stuff. And at the end of the day, you're like, well, I did some laundry. I guess that was my purpose for the day.
Right. And it's your self-care.
Yeah.
And this is one of the things we're talking about.
Yeah.
And I'm echoing what I'm hearing from the
Yeah.
women who are telling me.
Yeah.
And you're right. Sometimes your passion and your purpose
Yeah.
is to just grow a garden.
Yes.
Just grow a garden, and that's
And
wonderful.
to be in an environment where that's good and it's nurtured and it's celebrated, I think is great.
Are you in alignment
Yes.
and congruent to your own purpose and
Yes.
to your own mission and
Totally.
your own vision of yourself? Are you living to your core values?
Yes.
So let me tell you about the speakers we're going to have.
Okay, cool.
Because I'm really excited about
I
this
love it.
one.
Let's hear it.
So our first speaker is Diane Altmore, who is going to be talking about clarity from her book, and it's
Okay.
going to help you get clear.
Okay.
Clear on what is it you're really wanting. What are your next
Yes.
goals? Helping you get there. And then we're going to have a panel called Aging Magnificently.
Okay.
And I'm very excited to tell you that on the panel I have that'll be coming our state Supreme Court Justice Judge Mary Yu will be.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, she'll be on the panel
Wow.
with a couple other women who are going to tell you aging is wonderful. Don't
Yeah.
be afraid of it.
No.
Look what all these opportunities. This is what I've learned. Brace
Yes.
it. Go forward. It gets juicier.
Right.
This sort of thing. Then we'll have a lovely lunch for you, which is
Okay.
really wonderful, organic and all the good stuff. Then Debrina Jackson will be there. She is also quite the author, and she speaks around the country.
Okay.
And she's going to be talking about helping you become a more juicier you.
Okay.
And getting your focused around your mindset and who you are.
I love that.
Very
So important.
Very, very thrilled that I have a special guest speaker coming all the way from Nashville. And she
Wow.
is the first openly black gay judge.
Okay.
And her name is Judge Rachel Bell.
Okay.
And she has a humanitarian project she does called Be Human First.
Okay.
And she's coming all the way to talk about breaking through barriers and boundaries when people tell you, no, you can't do that.
Okay.
And she's powerful.
And she's a
powerful.
judge in
Nashville.
Wow.
She is a judge, the first openly black gay woman judge. Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah.
That is an amazing lineup.
Not done.
Oh my gosh. Okay, keep
And
going.
then the last, what we're going to end up is we're going to hear a lot more about mindfulness.
Okay.
And how we, especially, look at how we zipping crazy
Yes.
around here.
Yes.
How much if we just take time to breathe, release tension,
Yes.
and put in our intention, right? That's
Yes.
what Brandon, his name left me. I'm reading his book, and it's just...
Oh, Brandon Bouchard.
Bouchard, thank
Yes.
you. And it's a powerful book. I highly recommend
Yes.
that book. And what she's going to be doing is talking, and it's Dr. Brenda Butterfield.
Okay.
And she will be talking about your mindfulness and helping you get so that you're
love
calmer,
it.
the stress, releasing that stress.
Yes.
And moving forward. And then afterwards, we're going to have a party, because when you spend all day learning and growing, it's time to
Yes.
have some hors d'oeuvres, a glass of wine, and have a party.
Yes, I love it. So it's a one-day conference?
One-day conference.
Okay. That's an amazing lineup. Yeah. You should be really proud of yourself. That's some pretty cool people you got coming.
You know what? When you walk in what you're supposed to be doing in this life,
Yes.
you manifest it.
Yes.
And as a person of faith, I really, really believe that I asked to divinely be a light in this world. And
Yes,
I
I think you
so I'm
are.
doing it.
I think you're doing it.
Thank you. It's my bad.
So that's amazing. So that is an all-day event.
Correct.
Cool. At, in Woodinville.
Yes.
And you can start buying tickets at the end of this month.
At the end of this month, on our website, there will be a page
Okay.
of the conference. I am
Perfect.
also looking for sponsors and vendors, so I have sponsors opportunity
Okay.
that are juicy.
I love it. God, well, I think just to be on a fly on the wall and just be there for all of those amazing women, you're going to change some lives that day for sure.
Oh, this will be our third conference that
Yes.
we've done, and our first one was Create Your Vision. The last one we did in October was Illuminate Your Gifts, and so
Yeah, I love that, and I love that you're doing a party afterwards. You need to blow off steam, but not really. But it's like you're so amped up after those things,
Oh, yeah.
and then it's always fascinating the conversations that happen
and
afterwards,
connections
right? Yes.
that you will make. New
yes,
people
the
you will
new
meet.
connections you make, and to get one person's take on something
Yes.
versus another.
Yeah.
I just love that. You are a busy gal. That's a lot to put all of that together.
Yes, ma'am.
That is very, very cool. And I feel like I should ask you if you have other projects going on, but that kind of seems like a lot.
Well, this is my main focus.
Yeah.
As an entrepreneur, I am with Isogenics, and
Oh, cool.
because your health and wellness is always first and
Yes.
foremost. And any of the gurus who write these books will tell you, if you don't
Yes.
have your health,
Yeah.
changed my life, and I love it. I wouldn't be where I am today if I didn't get healthy and I didn't do the work.
Right.
We all have to work on ourselves,
Yes.
and we're not just done. You just
Right.
don't graduate and you're done.
No, it's a work in progress, that's for sure.
I told my husband, I said, when they carry my body out when I'm dead, you're going to have a sign on there that says work in progress.
I love that. Perfect. What an amazing thing. So again, if you want to get involved with this, it's illuminatingwomen.com, right?
Yes. Yep.
And we will also have links on the website after the show as well, NicoleMangina.com/podcast if you want to join that way too. Cool. So all kinds of cool stuff on the east side and Seattle, and you're an east sider. You live in the 425.
I am.
And you're a big hiker as well, right?
That's why I'm dressed the way I am
I
right
love
now. The dog's in the car, and I'm headed out to hike. I love to hike.
Yes.
Love to hike.
There's just something about being out in nature.
Even when you're with other people, I find that when you're hiking, you're bringing in more air, and you're able to talk clearer. You're able to
Yes.
think more. By the time we get down, we solve like 98% of the world's problems.
Isn't that the truth? What are some of your favorite favorite hikes around here?
Oh, Tiger. I know all the trails on Tiger. You'll often
Yeah.
find me and my fawn Great Dane. She's a retired show dog, and
Really?
Yeah.
Did you used to show dogs? That's awesome.
I've titled a couple in obedience, and
That's cool.
yeah,
Always Great Danes?
always Great Danes.
What's your connection with Great Danes? How did you decide Great Danes are my dog?
Well, in 1974, 73, no, 76, we got a Great Dane, and it was a rescue Great Dane, and I was just sucked in right there.
Yeah.
And I've had Danes ever since, and I love it. They're, and I'm in the theory. I tell people, they go, "Oh, it's a big dog," and I go, "I'm in the theory. If you're gonna have a dog, have a dog. Don't mess
Yeah,
with
make it count.
Yeah, but they're a very expensive breed, and they take a lot of responsibility.
That's
so,
what I've heard.
yeah, so I wouldn't, I can tell you where to go to get some good ones, because you want to get it from a reputable breeder because of the health issues they can
Oh,
have.
I've heard that, yeah.
Yes.
But everyone I've ever met is so sweet.
Yeah.
They're just
They
adorable.
are. She is. I would love to have brought her in here. So
Oh, yeah. Well,
maybe next time. Yeah.
It's fine. We have a dog her name's Wrigley. She was supposed to be bigger, but she's 25 pounds, which actually has worked out fine too. But she was cute. She was playing with a Great Dane at the park the other day. And the Great Dane was so funny because Wrigley's pretty fast and she's zipping around and the Great Dane's just watching
him.
All of a sudden, finally was like, psh, and knocked her over with her paw.
That's exactly that's their MO.
Not mean, like not aggressive,
No.
but like this is how it's done.
This is how it's done. You'll throw a ball. You want me to get that?
Yeah.
Are you nuts? You should have gotten a golden retriever. if you
Right.
wanted, right? No,
They
we
have
don't do-
personalities.
they
They're
do.
pretty funny.
They're pretty funny. Well, and that's why, also I got involved in pottery. It's another,
Yeah.
I love network marketing companies.
Okay.
And the reason I love network marketing companies is that because you got to find one that's in your values. You got to
sure.
find a good one that has a good compensation plan. You have to study this. Because when I can eat for free. My dog eats for free. And all
you
I'm
go.
doing is sharing this with other people. And what does a couple $100 mean to a family? Sometimes it's a car payment.
Right.
$1,000 extra to a family. And I love the fact if you're selling makeup and I like your makeup, I'm helping to put food on your table.
For
And I'm
sure.
supporting a friend and another woman. And to me, that is so important.
Yeah, I always love supporting, small businesses or, just anybody who's got their own thing going, right?
Yeah.
Whether it's a network marketing thing or even just, I buy at the local clothing store via Lago where I live versus going to like the bigger department stores and things like that, right? Because I know I'm directly impacting
yes.
the person that owns that, right? And the whole small business Saturday, I love that.
I do too.
So,
I do too. I do too.
Anytime I can support a more local business entity of some form, I always choose that versus the big chain or
It's
whatever.
good karma. It's
It-
just good
no
karma.
kidding.
Because it does come back to us.
Yes, for sure. Awesome. So Tiger Mountain, what are some of your other hikes that you like doing?
Well, again, because my days are pretty packed,
Yes.
and I'm really kind of disciplined, and I set my goals.
Right.
So it depends on how much time I have. I have an hour or 2 hours. So
Okay.
again, Cougar and Tiger are like 10, 15
Yeah.
minutes from me. But if
Perfect.
I have extra time, of course I'm going to go up to the pass. But my all-time favorite are the Dolomites in Italy.
Well, there you go.
They're so, let me
Take that, Tiger Mountain.
Right? Yeah, live up to that one. What you got?
it is just gorgeous.
We're out of the 425 boundary.
Yeah.
You kind of are. You kind of are. But, they're so civilized. You start hiking up there, and all of a sudden there's this hut, and they've got cold beer on tap and homemade goulash. And you're like, sweet, but, and then it's just beautiful. And
I love it. Okay, it's going on the list.
Yep. Oh, you got to. It's got to be. I love Italy.
I do
want
too.
Yeah.
We've been talking about that with our boys and trying to get them there. I've been a couple times growing up and stuff, but we still need to get our boys there. So maybe we'll add the Dolomites to our list of places to go when we're there.
As a family, I cannot recommend, especially before that last year of high school, because once they're in college,
I'm feeling that already.
I highly recommend invest in that and take them.
Yeah.
We did 5 countries with our kids, and because of at that time at their high school, they've studied world history. So actually, when you go to some of these places, they're going, and they'll teach you things.
Yeah.
And it's really, really amazing to do
I
that.
love that. Yeah, we try to do an experiences versus stuff trip at least once a year, but we've kept them all, in the U.S. so far. We do Costa Rica, but we're getting ready to venture off to the European part of life.
It's a blast. Well, here's the beauty. Once again, come to an Illuminating Women, and you look at our charter members and our members, because I have travel agents in there that can support you.
Oh, fantastic.
And what's really fabulous is we have this woman from Italy who's an Italian chef, and I had her come to my home and do a cooking class with my family.
Oh,
and
my
then
goodness.
For my husband's birthday, I had her provide the meal, and it's authentic, and she teaches you about all this. And she's just a delight. Angela Belli, oh my word, she's just...
Okay.
So she's on our website. You can't miss that.
Okay, I'll
Under
have to
charter
go
members. Yeah.
check it out.
Check her out.
You're connected to everybody.
I am. I really am. But that's my job. And I look at myself as being like a PVC pipe connector, right?
Okay.
And sometimes I'm an X on the spot.
Okay.
And sometimes I'm a T. And it's all I am is a highway of people coming in and
Yeah.
they're looking for something, or they need something, or they want something, or they
Yes.
have something to give. And I'll go, oh, I need to hook you up with this person. Oh, I need to hook you up with that person. And that's what I have all the women Illuminating Women do.
Yeah.
And that is why it's so powerful. We don't talk business, but the women get business.
Of course.
Because not only are they building those relationships, but they're empowering other women's lives.
Yes. And that's when it's fun.
And that's when it's fun.
And you're excited to show up and do more. I
And
love
eat
it.
chocolate and have some wine.
I'm in. All right. That's
Yeah.
pretty easy sell.
Yeah, that's pretty sell.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for joining us today.
Well, thank you.
It's been awesome having you on the show. I'm all fired up. I need to come check out your girls' night out and
Do.
your conference and stuff.
Oh, the conference.
Do you have any idea on pricing for the tickets yet? Or are you still working all that out?
Oh no, the pricing is for a non-member is going to be $129 early bird, and for members it's $99
That's it. That is the bargain of the century.
for early bird, and
Yeah.
that's going to stop.
But
from-
still.
It is, because this has always been important to me
Yes.
in Illuminating Women. I am tired of going to events and having to pay $45, $55, $65, $70. You get nickel and dime, and there's not the ROI on that, right?
Yes, I
This-
can totally appreciate that.
So I have worked really hard with my vendors and other people
Yes.
to keep my prices low, so I can offer you an affordable opportunity to come and have fun.
Yes. Oh, and the lineup you have is just, oh my God, so worth it.
Yep.
So
It is,
cool.
it is.
Awesome.
Right.
Well, thank you so much. I want to ask you a couple more 425 questions, right?
Sure.
So, what's your favorite spot for dinner in the 425?
Ooh, Montepulciano.
I need to go there. That has come up a couple times. It's Italian food in Issaquah, right?
Yeah, he's a little small, and it feels very, very Italian.
Okay.
The other one I will have to say is because after we get done hiking, we feel like you've earned the burger, so
Right.
we Sunset Grill. And it's
Oh,
the bacon
yeah.
cheeseburger and the sweet potato fries are just like, so that's...
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, that is going on the list. Multiple channels come up a couple times. I haven't been there yet. Awesome. Well, thanks so much for joining us today, everybody. It's been a great show. We don't talk about real estate a whole lot on here. In fact, we really don't talk about it at all because I think it's more fun to chat with and connect with other people in the community. But no, if you have real estate questions, I am always here for you. Always happy to answer your questions. You can reach out to me at Nicole Mangina, or Nicole at NicoleMangina.com is my email. Again, that's Nicole at NicoleMangina.com. If I can help you, great. If not, I've been doing this for 22 years. So just like Jill, I'm super connected in the real estate industry and can certainly find you an agent that would work for you in whatever area it is, because I do think it's important to work with an agent who specializes in both the area and type of property you want to purchase. So most of my clients I can help, but sometimes I do refer them out. And that actually is just as fun, right? As just like with doing the Illuminating Women.
It is. So do I get to ask you a question then?
Yes.
If you're a real estate. So right now,
Yes.
listening or reading the paper,
Yes.
the trend that's happening right now. Can you tell us as a buyer or as a seller what give us a little tip here?
So it's interesting. The media is making a lot of it, but this
Yes.
happens every year, quite honestly. And we'll know really kind of the first part of next year, but it's very normal. Most of the appreciation happens in the first 6 months of the year, and then it slows down because everybody gets distracted over the summer, and then it picks up a little bit in the second half of the year. So it's actually really normal.
Okay.
The media is making a lot out of it,
Okay.
but it's pretty normal. And then it picks back up at the end of next year.
So now would be a good time to put your house on the market if you
Yes,
want to.
and a great time to buy.
And a great time to buy.
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome. Thanks for joining us, everybody, today. Take care, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye. Yay.
Perfect.